All right, so, okay, we can do some, what we'll do today is we'll do some hip opening. Is it a full moon? I'm assuming then it's a full moonish, so then we can do some
Yep.
moon, yeah, we can do some moon salutations. Um, moon salutations, we'll do front of the body opening, and we'll do some amount of shoulder that's involved in kind of the heart opening piece of it. So yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, let's go ahead and start on to our back. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start onto our back and just begin to warm up the body and just rock, kind of massaging out the low back. So imagine there's a little pancake on your low back and you're just circling it out. And then reverse directions just to get the blood flowing this morning. It's a bit cloudy and cool. So I've got my heater going, but we'll soon be warming up the body, so it will be okay. Oh. All right. So go ahead and wrap your arms around your shin bones, tuck into a ball, squeeze, tuck your chin to your chest, and really press down, press down, press down, press down, and squeeze the hip flexors to warm them up before we stretch them, and then release, release, release. Take your arms, wrap them around your shin bones. Inhale. Exhale, use the strength of your arms to press your shins into your chest, curl the chin to the chest, and really squeeze down, 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 down. Inhale and release. I'm gonna do that one more time. This time we're gonna do PNF, where we're going to tug of war. We're gonna pull with our arms, but then we're gonna try to straighten our legs. We're trying to push our legs. We're not gonna move anywhere, but we're gonna do that PNF stretching. Okay. So hug the arms around your shin bone. You're gonna pull down, 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 squeeze, but then you're gonna actually use your shin bones to press into the arms to try to push it away. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Release, release. Oh. And extend out the legs long. Take your arms overhead. Give yourself a nice big Saturday morning stretch. Oh, it is a full moon, so we'll do some moon salutations today. All right. So let us come. Okay, so take the soles of the feet down, mat, as wide as the mat, and we're going to windshield wiper the knees right and left. Ooh, just to kind of warm up the body, nice and slow, nice and slow. Oh. Just to get the obliques, the twisting in the lower hip. I only got to do one yoga class this week. That was yesterday. Because I was traveling for a conference, and then that compresses the week a bit. All right. Oh, and release. Okay, we're going to come on to roll over onto our right side. We're going to hug this is our left knee into our chest. And we're going to squeeze. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to squeeze in and really get that hip flexor warm. And then we're going to swing it back to a quad stretch and kick the foot into the hand to like an arc. And we're going to hug our knees into a quad stretch and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So this time you're trying to bring your thigh bone onto your rib cage. Kick the foot into the hand. Hug our knee into our chest. And kick the foot into the hand. Hug our knee into our chest. Take the foot into the hand. Hug the knee into our chest. And this time, we'll do that PNF where we're hugging our with our hand, but then we're pushing the shin bone into the hand. So try to push it away. Try to push it away, try to push it away, try to push it away. It's a different sensation and it's a different feeling. And then kick the foot into the hand. Flip the grip so your thumb is pointing up towards the sky because this opens up the shoulder. And kick the foot into the hand. And release. And then go to the other side. Okay, so we're lying on the side, on the left side. We're hugging our right knee into the chest. And compressing as much as we can by bringing the knee towards the collarbone. And kick the foot into the hand. Hug the knee into the chest. And kick the foot into the hand. Arc. Good morning. Hug the knee. Do you want to come? Do you want to come and teach your pose? Okay, sure. All right. And then kick the foot into the hand. Okay. All righty. So, oh yes, we were on our side. Okay, final like kick. So we're gonna flip our palm and our thumb points up and kick the foot into the hand. And kick the foot into the hand, kick the foot into the hand. Being a good opening. Whew. All right. Okay. Let's come up to seated. Taking your feet wide and your knees bent. Pull your shoulder back and down, draw the chest forward, and cat-cow through the spine here. So dome, so push, or scoop, scoop, scoop. Draw the shoulders, roll the shoulders back, pull the chest forward. Inhale, exhale, scoop. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. I'm going to take the left hand, toss it back and reach, reach, reach. And then we're going to take the right hand like we're doing big backstrokes and toss it back, reach, reach, reach. And then left hand and right hand. And left hand and right hand. And release, come back to center. We're going to take our legs out into a V. Ooh. And we're going to warm up, we're going to do a little Kundalini. We're going to warm up kind of the sides and kind of get the opening in the shoulders. And so we're going to do fast breath, movement, and exhalation. We want to anchor our hips so that our rotation comes from the rib cage here. And so we'll take our hand out front and we're going to like push, like we're trying to push a box. right? And then when you push a box, we're gonna twist. Yeah. So we're gonna push to the right, we're gonna twist all the way to the left. And we're gonna push left, and we're gonna twist all the way right, pulling the elbows back. Yeah, so the further back you pull your elbow, the more the twist. So we go. So anchor your hips, rotate from the rib cage. And try to go as fast as you can. And we're gonna go for, let's see. We'll go for, where's 45 seconds? How do you custom do this? Where's the custom part? Hold, please. 45 seconds. Okay, ready? And go. So ensure that you're anchoring your feet so that your heels are digging in. You're trying to pull your elbows back. You're trying to warm up the obliques and the shoulders and the traps. 20 more seconds. Five, four, three, two, one, and release. Whew. We got some air flowing. Okay. One more. And we're going to do kind of reverse of that. So we push for that one. This one we're going to pull. Now, so you imagine you're going to reach forward like you're grabbing a doorknob and you're going to pull it back. I'm just on a doorknob. When you twist, kind of like maybe a screwdriver, but I don't know, I'm thinking about an ice cream cone. You know, those like sugar cone dispensers, and you like, oh, you grab like a drinking cup, you know, when you're at 7-Eleven trying to get a Slurpee, but you haven't done in like 25 years. Right, grab the cup and you twist it and you bring it back. So we're just grabbing Slurpee cups or ice cream cones, whichever one that you like. So we're gonna go grab, twist, pull back, reach, twist, pull back, reach, twist, pull back, reach, twist, pull back. Okay, so we're gonna do that for 45 seconds. Exhalation, going as fast as you can. Kundalini, digging your heels in, anchoring our hips, twisting coming from the rib cage. Ready? And go. Pull back with the elbow. Pull way back. The more you pull back, the more you twist from the rib cage. Halfway there. Three, two, one. Oh. Whew. All right. Aside from getting like whiplash, how do we do it? My hair tie fell. Flew out. Whew. All righty. Okay. All right. Okay, the room will stop spinning now. Coming into all fours. I'm going to cat-cow through the spine. And dome. Get to rock your hips back. Rock forward. Into a cow. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, cow. Get back for cat. And dome, opening up the low back. Coming up for a camel. Oof. Toss one arm back. And come down. And come on up, toss the other arm back. And down. And the left arm. And down. And the right arm. and down. And left arm and down. And the right arm and down. Left arm and down. Right arm and down. And then both arms into V and down. All right. Come forward. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. And tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Lower the knees down. Inhale, camel. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down facing dog. Beginning to open up the hand, the calf muscles. Lower the knees down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Come down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Lower the knees down. Inhale, camel. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg comes up towards the sky, swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up, floating arms up towards the sky. We'll close the pose, inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step the back high plank. Lower down knees, chest, chin, roll the shoulders back and down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Drop the knees down, camel. So come take your hands up to your low back, roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the elbows together, squeeze the knees together. So we want a posterior pelvic tilt and feeling lift in the pelvis. Inhale, slowly come on up. Dive forward. Inhale, cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up towards the sky. Swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up. Floating arms up towards the sky. And close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back, drop the right knee down. Reach forward, up and back. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale. Windmill the hands down. Step it back into all fours. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg comes up towards the sky. Swing it way forward, drop the back knee down. Inhale, forward, up and back. Can you press your left hip forward and square off? So it's really easy for your ribcage to roll to the left. We want to square the ribcage off. Really toss the arms back. Windmill the hands. Pop the back knee off the mat. Rock forward, rock back. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up. Close the pose. Take your feet slightly wider than hips width distance apart. Left hand on the left sacrum. Inhale, toss. So we're gonna undulate. So instead of just tossing the arm back, it really starts with the knees. We're gonna bend the knees, and we're gonna, it's like gonna ripple, right? We're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna push the knees forward to begin to straighten them. Bend the knees, push the knees forward, thighs forward, hips forward to get that back bend to straighten the knees. Posterior pelvic tilt. And then neutralize through the spine. So it's this undulation. I don't know if you can see it from here. So instead of just tossing your arms back, we bend, we push, right? And then you see how that gets the back bend deeper than if I just went like this. This is a different sensation than if we bent the knees, we push everything forward and everything just rolls back. It's a different way of getting to the back bend, opening up to the hip flexors. So we'll do that on the left side. Bend the knees, push forward, thighs forward, belly forward, toss the arm back. Posterior pelvic tilt allows us to go back. So your abdominal wall should feel really long because your pelvis is posterior pelvic tilting, anchoring yourself, and then stretching the abdominal wall. Neutralize through the spine here. Swan dive it forward. Inhaling halfway up, exhale, plant the hands down, step the left foot back, drop the left knee down. We're going to lift the right heel. Now we're going to lift the right heel, send the hips forward, pull the right hip back. Toss the left arm behind. Posterior pelvic tilt here gets you further back. Lower the heel, left hand goes down, runner's lunge twist. Rotate the ribcage open. Plant the hands down, step it back, high plank, lower down, inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up towards the sky, swing it way forward, runner's lunge, drop the back knee down. We're coming up, lift the left heel, posterior pelvic tilt, tossing the right arm back. So posterior pelvic tilt gets you a little deeper. Posterior pelvic tilt anchors your pelvis. Posterior pelvic tilt. And lower the heel. And windmill the hands down. Pop the back knee off the mat. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up, floating arms up towards the sky. And close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhaling halfway up, exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, forward, up and back. Oh, we forgot the twist, that's what we did. Oh. Lean forward. We're gonna find our back foot, left hand to the left foot. Actually, we should go the other way. And release. Left hand down. That's what we forgot. Left hand down. Right hand to the left foot. Oh, here we go. And release, release, release. Oh, lizard pose. So come and drop to the outside edge of the right foot. Step it back into all fours. Knees, chest, chin. Roll the shoulders back and down, cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky. Swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Drop the back knee down. Oh, we can do runner's lunge twist because we forgot this on the other side. Right hand down, back knee off the mat, runner's lunge twist. Big back circle. Rotating through the rib cage. Open, open, open. Lower the left hand down. Drop the back knee down. Right hand down. Left hand finds the right foot for that quad stretch. We're pressing our hips forward to really open up the hip flexor. Quad stretch is the bonus. And release. Release, release. Lizard pose. And step it back into all fours. Knees, chest, chin. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg comes up towards the sky, swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Pop the back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling, coming all the way back up, floating arms up towards the sky. And close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhaling halfway up, exhale, put the hands, step back, high plank, lower down, inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg comes up towards the sky. Take the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the back heel down. Inhale, come on up. Warrior one. You want to square the rib cage, pull the right hip back. Toss the arms out into a V. Come forward. Interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back and down into humble warrior. And release. I'm going to shift the weight. Actually, pop the back foot in closer when we come into revolved triangle. Revolved triangle. And shift the weight forward to revolved half moon, and then add the Chapasana. So shift the weight forward, revolved half moon, and Chapasana. And release. Drop the back knee down by the ankle. Come and have a seat. Take a seated twist. Right hand down. Left arm goes up towards the sky. And take the twist. Twist, twist. And release, release, release. We're going to come forward into a standing split. Use the fingertips to press the chest towards the thigh bone. And bend the right knee. Drop the left foot down, runner's lunge. Rock forward, rock back. Plant the hands down, step it back into high plank, lower down, inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog. Lower the knees down and come back to camel. Roll the shoulders back and down. Left hand onto the sacrum. Inhale, toss the right arm back out into a V, posterior pelvic tilt. Inhale, other side. Posterior pelvic tilt. Posterior pelvic tilt. And posterior pelvic tilt. And come down, dive forward, inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky, left foot to the outside of the left hand, coming up to warrior one. Toss the arms up overhead into a V. Release, hands behind the back, opposite thumb on top, roll the shoulders back and down, dive forward for humble warrior. And release, shift the weight forward, or actually a revolve triangle. Right hand down, so pop the back foot in closer, right hand down. Revolve triangle. Shift the weight forward to revolve half moon. And then lower the left hand down. Oh, we're gonna do Chapasana. Do we do Chapasana? Left hand to the right foot, kick the foot into the hand. And then come down for seated twist. And release. Release, release. We're going to go up into a standing split. Use the fingertips to press and get deeper into your standing split. Bend the knee, lower down into runner's lunge. Step it back, high plank, and lower down. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog.
Inhaling, right leg comes up towards the sky. We're going to take the left hand out to the side. Externally spiral your left leg. So you're spiraling your left leg counterclockwise. Now you're going to float. Walk the hand back like 5 inches. Float the left hand off the mat. One-legged, one arm down dog. Left hand down, right leg goes up towards the sky. And lower the right leg down. Inhale, left leg comes up towards the sky, spiral, externally rotate the right leg. So you can pull that right hip back, walk the hands back a few inches so that your right heel is on the ground. Take the right arm out to the side and then float the right arm off the mat. One-legged, one arm down dog. Right arm down, left leg down. Lower the knees and sit it back, child's pose. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky, swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way back up. All right, so now we're going to do a bit of camel or back bend camel with our hands onto our thighs and pulling our chest through. So that same bending of the knees, rolling the shoulders back, and it's that undulation, bending of the knees, press the thighs forward. I'm going to have my hands on my thighs. I'm going to pull, but keep my hands onto my thighs. I'm going to send my knees forward, thighs forward, hips forward, roll the shoulders back, and I'm going to pull, 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 pull. And release, neutralize through the spine. And we're going to do that one more time. And hopefully you have gotten deeper into your back bend. Bend the knees, hands onto the thighs, roll the shoulders back and down, undulate, knees forward, thighs forward, hips forward, pull the chest forward. Posterior pelvic tilt. And release, release, release. Whew, shake it out. Shake it out. Okay. Okay. All right, inhaling. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhaling halfway up, exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling up dog, exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Downward facing dog. howling dog. So inhale, float the right leg up towards the sky. Pull that left hip back, that spiraling that we did. Bend the right knee. Left hand finds the right ankle. And kick the foot into the hand. Better if you can turn the thumb up. And release. One-legged down dog. Right foot in between the hands, runner's lunge. Drop the back heel down for a side angle. Side angle. It's all about rib cage rotation. Straighten out the right leg for triangle. And bend the knee. We're going to take the walk the back foot in. I'm going to take a triangle bind. And so try to straighten out the right leg. Keep rotating your rib cage up towards the sky. We're going to turn the toes in, so you're in a wide-legged forward fold bind. And release, release, release. And shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Lower the hands down. So you're in a wide-legged forward fold. And slowly rolling up. Return your right toes to the front of the room. Come and turn towards the front of the mat, and you're in a pyramid pose. Pull the right hip back. We're going to come forward into dancer's pose. So shift the weight forward. Bend the left knee. Left hand. Let's see. Right hand find? No. Left hand find the left foot. And come on up for dancers. Notice that your left hip wants to hike up. Put the right hand behind in a fist on your left hip to kind of square the hips off. And release. Release, release. And turn the heater off. It's a little warm in here now. Okay, how do we start this? Oh yeah, side angle. All right. Oh, since we're here, since we're standing, let's go back to our back bend. So, hands onto the thighs, undulation. Hands into the thighs, roll the shoulders back and down, press the thighs forward, hips forward, pull, pull, pull. And release one more time. Bend the knees, hands onto the thighs, undulate. Thighs forward, hips forward. and release. Whew. All right. All right. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhaling halfway up, exhale, plant the hands. Step it back, high plank, lower down. Inhaling up dog, exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky, swing it way forward, runner's lunge. I'm gonna come into side angle. I think it's side angle. Yeah. I'm gonna come into side angle. Let me come turn around. Oof. Oh, I know what we did. We did howling dog. That's right. Keep rotating your rib cage. So this is all about rotation of the rib cage right now. Straighten out the legs. I'm gonna come in triangle. Pop the back foot in. We're gonna do bind, triangle with a bind. So loop the left arm underneath and then begin to straighten out the legs and keep rotating. Keep rotating. And you're gonna get into that left hip flexor and your left oblique. Turn the left toes in. So you're in a wide-legged forward fold. You're in a wide-legged forward fold bind. And release. And shake it out. You're gonna come on up, we're gonna turn into pyramid pose and then go into dancers. So turn the left toes to the front and come forward into pyramid pose. And pulling the left hip back. We gotta remember to get it back into howling dog. We're gonna come forward. Yeah, come forward into dancer's pose. Right hand, thumb points up. Kick the foot into the hand, left fist to the right hip. Kind of square the hips off. And release. Release, release. Okay. Last set of the back bends, standing back bends, yeah? So we're here, hands onto the thighs, bend the knees, undulate, forward, 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 pull, 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 pull. And release one more time. Bend through the knees, undulate, forward, 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 pull the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. You're opening up the shoulders. And release, release, release. Alrighty. And then shake it out. Okay. So,
Did we do the howling dog?
yeah, I know we need to do howling dog. We need to do howling dog. Okay, let's take it back down to the mat. Inhaling halfway up, exhale, plant the hands, step back, lower down. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up towards the sky, right? Yeah. Pulling your right hip back, right hand finds the left foot. For howling dog. And release, release, release. Inhale, right leg comes up towards the sky. We're going to do waterfall. Bend the knee, drop the foot behind you, and lift the hips up towards the sky. Take the right arm out to the side to square the rib cage up to the sky. For 3, 2, and 1. Flip the dog. We're going to go the other way. Left leg goes up towards the sky. Flip the dog. Lift the hips. Take the left arm out to the side. Square off the rib cage for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and flip it. And lower the legs down, lower the knees down, sit it back, child's pose. Inhale, slowly come on up. Okay, there's a couple more variations of camel, one-legged camel. One-legged camel, there's a couple different variations of one-legged camel. So you can come up, extend the right leg out to the side, pointing to the right foot. You can have the left toe tucked under with the block right next to it, if that helps. Or you can find your ankle. You don't want rib cage rolling over to the left. You want it squared up towards the sky. And toss the arm open, rib cage open. The other way, variation is to do tricep on the right side. And you're going to even open even more, like you're laying on your tricep like a pillow. Alternatively, you can take your left hand onto your left heel. And release. Release, release. And the other side. So left leg straight and out to the side, tuck the right toes under, use the block or the heel, tricep stretch on the left side, roll the rib cage open like you're laying your tricep head on your tricep like a pillow. And release. Release, release. Okay, so the front of your body is super open. So you can do wheel. You can enter wheel like you normally do. Or, I'm going to use a pillow. Or you could walk down the wall and get to wheel. So you can use a wall. And get to wheel. So I couldn't do that last night. Just so you know, I was crashing on my head. And so that was the first time I did it. So instead of my head crashing onto the pillow, it's like barely touched the pillow. So that was the difference between 12 hours ago and now. Yeah. Or you can just get into wheel from the ground. That's okay too. But your hip flexors are so open. Your front of your body is super duper open. Because we've done a lot of camels. A lot of moon salutations. And so if you're walking down the wall, when you get down closer, you might need to walk your feet. Yeah, might need to walk your feet further away. There you go. Mm-hmm. You're just walking down the wall. You're just walking down the wall. And like last night, I just crashed my head on the pillow. Mm-hmm. That looks pretty good, Charlie. Doing great. And then I just put my head on the pillow at that point. Yeah, that's where I was yesterday. That's where I was about yesterday. Right? But you got halfway down the wall, which is pretty darn good. How'd you do, Uday? Yeah?
Yeah, got fully back. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, even with the waterfall, it almost felt like you can do the wheel with one hand, you know? So feels so open right now.
Open. The other thing too is you can put blocks against the baseboard at an angle like this. So when you come down, it's a little bit easier. Right? So if it's angled at a baseboard, then your hands and it's at an easier angle for your hands when you come down. So there's lots of different options to help you. Like I said, yesterday I was where Charlie was, which was like, I don't understand. I just crashed my head on the ground. And today I'm like, oh, look, here's the ground. So, and it has to do with, you know, how open the front of your body is, right? And then so we can try also, let's see, just wheel straight from the ground. And the other thing that you can try is also scorpion. And check out your scorpion on the wall and see how that feels different. Right, because when we do our back bend, we're using a lot of posterior pelvic tilt. All right, we're not just like letting our back go. So you can try your scorpion. You can try your scorpion at the wall. So you can do this on your forearms, or you can do handstand scorpion too, but forearms on your forearms. So balancing for scorpion might be easier. Ah, good. Posterior pelvic tilt. There you go. Toenails. You're pressing your toenails against the wall. Nice. Nice. I mean, look how easy it is for you guys to just pop up into scorpion, right? Look at that. Look at that. And then now pull forward like a C curve. Nice. Look at that. Look at that balancing. Yeah. Look forward. So look forward towards the baseboard. Yeah, look forward towards the baseboard. Because the vector, if I had to draw the vector of energy, the vector of energy, it's like we're pulling our forearms back and pulling my chest forward. And so I should feel like my head's going towards the wall. Yeah. That looks really good, right? Like, look at that, like toenails on the wall. You could see the energy, you could see the balance. Looks good. Looks really good. Okay. Look how easy it is for all of us to kick up, right? Like nothing. Like nothing. It's so much hard work. So much hard work, right? All right, let's come back. Ugh. So the front of the body opening, I'm trying to think what, yeah, that's about like scorpion is like the arm balance that does, oh, what's hollow back, handstand hollow back should feel more open. Yeah, so if it's available to you, handstand hollow back. So hollow back is when we're in handstand and it's a little scary to get into it first. But then you just put your butt on the wall, right? And you're in a hollow back and you're just hanging out. Now it took me a while to figure out how to get out of this, which is to bend your knee, push like bridge and then come out. When you're hollow back, like so much easier and accessible. So you guys look, yeah, we can try that. We can try that and then we can bring it back down to the floor. So the further you are away from the wall, the deeper the back bend. So like usually I do it pretty close because hollow back isn't my favorite thing, but today we are so open. So I want to try hollow back again. And I want to get a little bit further away from the wall. It's a little easier to get closer to the wall, Charlie, but it's okay. All right. Okay. So we did a lot of front of the body opening. So we're going to counter stretch all of that. You can take yourself out into at least, actually we'll take ourselves out into a head to knee pose. Oof. Oof. And go for the outside of the left pinky toe, or if your flexibility has increased, right, you can reach way past your foot now. Maybe you reach the length of a block. Ooh. Or the short end of the block. And release. Ooh. Well, that feels good. That feels really good. All right, other side. Other side. Look at how flexible you are, Charlie. Look at that. I want to be like you when I grow up. All right. Okay. Okay, and release. Paschimottanasana, right? Yeah, Paschimottanasana. I think. Seated fourfold. I don't know why I'm shedding. Like my hair is shedding. Like my hair is like everywhere. Oh. Collarbone forward, heart forward. Notice we did not work on our hamstrings at all, right? It's like, yep. I mean, the flexibility is still much better than it was, 10 years ago, but like we did all the other opening. We did the belly opening today. And release. Let's come onto our back, shoulder stand, plow pose. If those are amenable to your practice. For the longest time, I did not like plow pose at all and shoulder stand. It was not, my body just didn't like it. And then something opened up and then it's less resistant to it. So shoulder stand. Get your elbows underneath or behind you, hand your hands to your low back, supporting your sacrum. And coming into plow pose. One more plow pose and then we'll flip around for pigeon. We'll come around, pigeon on the right side. Given that the front of your body is so open, come into upright pigeon. Can you get deeper into your upright pigeon? I'm using my hands to grab my yoga mat and crawling my fingertips back, opening up to the chest. And coming down. And then the other side. Pigeon. Upright pigeon. And release. Come onto your belly. Oh, roll onto your back. Take happy baby. Oh. And release. Toss the arms overhead. Give yourself a nice big stretch. We've opened up the front of the body. Lower the hands down by your side, palms facing up towards the sky. Slowly rolling over to one side, pressing yourself up to seated. Rooting your sit bone into the earth. Inhaling, arms up overhead. Clasping palms together. Bowing forward, namaste.